Now, very often in our appointments, our customers see us doing this and ask, hey, what are you doing with your paint? Why are you gliding your hand across it? Why are you molesting my paint? Well, we aren't. Every time you feel your car and you feel that there's something sticking onto it, and when you move your hands across it, you feel like there's something scratching it like a squeaky sound, that means your car paint is not smooth enough. That's why you need claying. Now, for cars that are seldom maintained, unlike mine, cars that are seldom maintained, you might find your car's paint surface very rough. Sometimes you might confuse it and feel that, hey, my car is dirty, even though I already washed it. Why does it still feels dirty? Why does it feel grainy? Now, to first understand claying, we have to first understand contaminants. What are contaminants? We talked about that previously in our various videos, wherever we bring up the beast cleaner. Now, the contaminants are in fact small little particles, just like pimples on your skin. They are embedded into your car paint. It happens when you don't wash your car regularly, you don't do a regular maintenance, and the lack of coating exacerbates the problem. It makes it worse. So what happens is that when you have dirt on your car, it etches itself, it digs itself into the car paint, and sometimes it bonds with the car paint. That's why when you touch it, you won't be able to wash it away. It's already stuck onto the car paint. So if it's stuck onto the car paint, what do we do? Now, that's where a clay bar comes in. A clay bar is like, how I like to describe it to my clients is like, it's like a ball of tape. A tape that actually tapes up everything onto the car paint itself. In a dusty room, imagine you throw a ball of tape onto the floor. You'll just stick up every hair, every dust that is in the room. And that's what's happening when you clay your car's paint. To properly clay a car, first off, you need a clay bar. Over the years, there has been many advancement in technology. You even get things like clay meat. This helps make detailer or car enthusiast job faster. However, there are various trade-offs that we will get onto later. To start off with a clay bar, first you have to knead it. Kneading means squeezing or pressing the clay bar such that you get a very good size onto your hand. First, for you to control it, and also for you to flatten the surface. Now, this over here is a bad example of kneading because you see all the indents from my thumbprint. So what I like to do when I'm kneading palm to palm, you just really want to squeeze it to make it like a flat surface. Don't put it at the arcs of your palm over here, put it somewhere over here, so sometimes it's small. And make sure that your clay bar is clean. Now the next thing you want to do is have a form of lubricant. Now this is a bottle of soap water. We ourselves, when we clay, we use soap water. We do it during the washing process. There are clay lubes that are available in the market. They help to act as a lubricant between your car's paint and the clay bar. And this is important because when you're claying the car, you are actually, in a way, you're scratching the car. You're just trying to stick everything away from the car's paint. But in the process, every embedded particle or the contaminants are going to end up on your clay bar. And what happens if you're not careful enough is that you might end up scratching your car's paint. Now, when it comes to claying a car, we believe that you should either use soap water or you should use a clay lube to help you lubricate the surface. Well, there are detailers or car enthusiasts that use speed white detailers or spray wax to act as a lubricant between your car's paint surface and the clay bar. Now, this is not exactly wrong, but it is not a product that is specifically used to serve the purpose. If you are going to do paint correction onto your car's paint, you wouldn't want to use a speed wipe detailer while you clay because you are introducing a protection onto your car paint that you will later remove while you're doing the paint correction. Or even worse, you might actually interfere with your paint correction process. That's why we are very against using detailers for claying. At the end of the day, you really got to understand the science, the process, and also the reasons for each of the steps of detailing. And that's why we are here in this YouTube channel, just to share and also share the knowledge of detailing so that we can enter more discussion, bring more knowledge into the community itself, and hopefully educate more of our customers and also car enthusiasts that are keen and also interested in keeping your car clean and shiny. Now, as we were saying, when it comes to cleaning a car, you really want to make the surface lubricated. So you always start by spraying a generous amount of lubricants. You want to saturate this whole panel. You should start to see the soap, the bubbles. Now, take note again, this is not clear water. Clear water wouldn't act as a very good lubricant. Now, the next thing you want to do is actually get a clay bar fitted onto your palm, and like I said, knead it properly. And the key word here is never to apply too much pressure. The key thing you want to do is let the clay bar glide across the whole panel. When you're doing it, the whole process should still feel smooth. You wouldn't want it to be jerking. You wouldn't want to feel that there's something holding you back while you drag the clay bar across the panel. And how you want to do it? You want to do it in a crosshatch method. So you go up and down, and then you go left and right. Now the key thing that you should do, the key thing that you are doing, you have to make sure that the pedal is lubricated, and while you are doing it, while you're cleaning the car, you should check from time to time. Now, how do you check? Just run your fingers across it. If you feel that there's something like a spot, something is pricking out, something is pointing out, that means you missed out on the spot, or that you have to go through a few passes on the area. So let's say now, I feel that there's something here is sticking out. So I'll go there again, a crosshatch method, and it's gone. Now again, the key word here is repetition, not pressure. You want to go multiple passes because what the clay bar does is stick it up. So sometimes one pass around it isn't able to stick up all your contaminants that's on the car paint itself. Clay bars usually last about 3 to 4 cars if the car is extremely dirty. You have to pay very close attention to your clay bar's color, what's embedded onto the bar itself, and also the car's condition. So there is no fixed amount. Some detailers would say 6 to 8, some would say 3 to 4, but to us it's really understanding how damaged your clay bar is, how used is it, and also the cars that you have worked on. Now your next question might be, when will be a good time to clean my car? How often should I clean my car? Well, to be honest, it's as often as you would like it. Personally, we will recommend a regular maintenance schedule, and the general rule of thumb is always 4 times a year, every quarter. However, we do have packages for customers that are looking to maintain their car on a much tighter schedule to give your car a tighter, a brighter outlook. Our maintenance wash packages are catered to customers to have their cars maintained every 1 to 1.5 months. In our maintenance wash package itself, we do have cleaning involved, as we really want to give your car a very smooth, bright, and also shiny surface. Now comes the plot twist of the video. You see this bottle of soap water over here? It doesn't actually work. Let me show you why. Now if you look at this car paint itself, you might see a few scratches, the white spots, and the tiny swirl marks or the tiny scratches that I've caused from not properly lubricating it before. Now if you look carefully, these white spots, and all these fine scratches are caused by the claying just now.
Now, we did mention that shampoo acts as a good lubricant, but that's only if you use it properly. With this bottle over here, you'll notice that the top half of the bottle is all foam, while the bottom half is all water. So what we are effectively doing when we were spraying onto the panel just now, we are just using clear water as a lube. And as we have proven and shown, clear water does scratch the car. So when it comes to claying, you want to properly use lubrication through the form of soap or a proper clay lube. What I'm trying to illustrate in this example is also the fact that sometimes as car owners, we don't really foam or soap up our wash buckets or our soap water properly. To find out more about how you should best foam your car or foam out your soap bucket, we have a video over here we released a few weeks ago. You can check it out. Ultimately, when it comes to claying, you have to be very careful in the sense that every time you reach a new panel, you have to knead your clay bar and check your clay bar to check whether is it possible that you are getting too much contaminants onto your clay bar and you might end up accidentally scratching the car. Our personal preference is to do claying as part of the washing process after the pre-rinse and after the cloth wash. This cleans the car more and reduces the chance of our clay bar getting dirty or taking up dust and dirt. Some detailers I know do treat claying as a separate process where they wash the car, drive it in, dry it, and then start claying. It's not wrong, but it's not something that we personally prefer. Regular maintenance does help remove contaminants all from your car's paint. However, a way to also make the regular maintenance much more efficient and also to make sure that your car's paint is not destroyed by these foreign contaminants is through coating. A proper coating can act as a sacrificial layer between your car's paint and the foreign contaminants. Think of it like your face wearing a facial mask. Think of it like a armor around your car. The coating itself doesn't help to make your car feel smooth, but it does help in making the maintenance process of your car, the cleaning process, the washing process, it makes it much easier. It's kind of like a long-term investment to make your car shiny, clean, and also feels good whenever you put your hands onto it.
Just to get your car smooth and shiny, we are currently running a promotion for our Supreme Shine's top 2-tier coating packages. We have the Kenzo and the Quartz Plus for our IGL coatings. Now these two graphing coatings are going at 20% off for the Hari Raya season. So for anyone who's interested to get your car coated, this will be a good opportunity to make use of.
We'll be talking more about claying in another video next week, where we compare the various different types of clay bar, along with the clay meat and the clay bar, and how to make your claying process much more efficient. So if you are interested to find out more, stay tuned and join us next week again. If not, that's the end of today's video. We'll be going to the Cars at Expo event this weekend, so if you happen to see us there, do say hi. My name is 𝐒𝐐𝐵, and I'll see you in the next video.